A few things I love about my 2022 Keystone Montana 377 FL High Country. These high ceilings in the living room, they're like 10 feet. It couldn't feel more like a home than it does with those high ceilings. In the living room, I really like this electric fireplace. So in the winter, you don't have to use your gas to use the furnace. This thing puts off a ton of heat. It is the Furrion. I guess I should have turned it on for y'all, but it also, you can run it without the heat and just do it with just the colors. You don't actually have to have the heat on. You can just use it for ambiance. I also really like these electric recliners. Me and my husband sit there. This cup holder, or my dog, because my husband's not here, he just stole his seat. This cup holder armrest is removable, so you can sit right next to your loved one. But again, these ceilings are to die for. I'm up 2 stairs, so it'll give you $1 when I come down here. But I mean, look at that. Ceiling fan is great. Because anybody who's cooked in an RV knows that the stoves put off heat. Another thing I love is this residential size refrigerator with built-in water and ice maker. I mean, it's not as big as my Samsung at the house, but it's pretty big. I also appreciate this microwave. It is a great size. It has a 40-60 split sink, so this side's big enough to wash dishes in. What else do I love? I love the accent lighting. I just think it elevates the space pretty well. It's there and on the breakfast bar. I also appreciate the breakfast bar. When I have to work, I sit up there, put my laptop at the bar, and get some work done. Another thing I can say is pretty awesome is that it has 2 doors. This is the back door right there. I think it's the only Montana that has 2 doors, which is nice if you're at one of those weird campgrounds where, you know, it just doesn't open the right way. But that's the back door. And then here's the front door right here. I'm going to zoom out so we can get better pictures of all this stuff. I should have started at 0.5. Front door, back door. LVP throughout is another great thing. You don't have to worry about the dog or the kids tracking in stuff. This shower, the height of it is pretty awesome. It's got to be 9 feet. So if you're a big guy like my husband, 6 foot tall, almost 300 pounds, bulky guy, you're going to appreciate that. Also, I really like the size of the bed, which is a king size. Because my husband, like I just mentioned, is not a little guy, and so I really like the extra space. Those are my favorite things about the Keystone Montana. It's extremely spacious RV, beautiful finishes. You could make this full-time home and be comfortable in it.